Coming up on Bulldog Broadcast. Stephanie educates us on how many Americans seek financial aid through the government.
Then, Kyla discovers how self-driving cars will affect our workforce.
After that, Lorena takes us into the lives of a local same-sex couple.
Today is Tuesday, March 28, 2017, and Bulldog Broadcast starts now.
Good morning, Student Television Network, and welcome to this brand new edition of Bulldog Broadcast. We've come all the way from our provincial border town of Las Cruces, New Mexico, to this prosperous cosmopolitan city known as Anaheim, California. I'm Daniel Salinas.
And I'm Naomi S.J. Today we were presented with the theme Social Justice. So we're here outside of Chapman University's Dodge College, where every day students are inspired through education to find innovative ways to better our society.
We have an enthralling show ahead of us, so let's get started.
The United States is known as a land of opportunity, with the American story claiming that if you work hard enough, you can succeed at anything.
With this national archetype, the question still stands. How many Americans can achieve this dream without some form of assistance?
Reporter Stephanie Gutierrez focuses on how financial aid helps sustain equity in this nation.
Many people in the U.S. seek financial aid for college, and here in Anaheim, many students from Jesuit High School located in Portland, Oregon receive some sort of financial aid. Brad Meter tells about how grateful he is for this monetary assistance.
We receive financial aid so that I'm able to go to Jesuit, which is a prestigious school in Portland. Financial aid is an important thing to have because some people need to get on their feet and get going in the world and kind of get a Kickstarter on their life, and I think that it's important to have financial aid to help them get to where they need to go.
Financial assistance greatly creates social justice by breaking through a barrier that allows almost anyone to go to a prestigious school or college. I took to the streets to get people's opinion on this exact subject.
A lot of people in my school receive financial aid, and it helps people with lower income receive a better education. I think it's been very beneficial.
There's not enough of it. There's too much of it. There's both. Colleges are just too expensive for one, but at the same time I know that I think the fix isn't that we give more financial aid, but that we fix the system as to how much it costs.
If you're in need of financial aid, don't be ashamed to ask for help. For Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Stephanie Gutierrez.
Thanks, Stephanie. Hey, Naomi, did you hear about the Uber influx of possible automated jobs?
Are you talking about, like, robots?
No, I'm kind of talking about that we've made it through two revolutions so far. The first being the agricultural and the second one being industrialization. But now, we're on the brink of the automation revolution.
Oh, I actually did read something about that. According to Kevin Kelly of MIT's Media Lab, up to 70% of current employment will be replaced by automations or robotics in the next 30 years.
But before you and I get too far into topic, let's pass things over to Kyla to further delve into the social justice of the automation revolution.
Social inequality affects a great number of people in our society, including employability. 50,000 people are hired as Uber drivers every month, yet Uber is currently investing in self-driving vehicles. This will be taking away the jobs they created and are projected to produce self-driving cars by 2021. According to TechCrunch.com, Uber and Volvo invested $300 million in self-driving cars in 2016. Self-driving cars will slash 10% of current employment in the United States, and automation is anticipated to eliminate over 70% of occupations in the next 30 years.
If that thing works, at some point there's a lot of people who are going to lose a lot of jobs and a lot of opportunities to help families. I think companies like Uber, they're huge and they have so much money to do whatever they want, and probably they want more, trying to make this new technology and taking humans for money. And I think it's not fair also for a lot of people who make a living 100% with Uber.
As automation dramatically shifts our economic landscape, we have an opportunity to incorporate equity into our new workforce. Reporting for Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Kyla Navarro.
Thanks, Kyla. Many minorities have faced hardships and backlash in their fight for equal rights. And in 2015, a historic Supreme Court ruling made same-sex marriage legal throughout all the nation.
But this hasn't deterred all hate acts. This past year, the U.S. experienced its worst mass shooting in history at the Pulse nightclub in Orlando, Florida.
Despite the adversity that the LGBTQ community has faced, their love and unification still stands strong.
Reporter Lorena Ortiz showcases how one couple persevered against all odds.
In today's society, many are accepted, although some still find it hard to be themselves. Max and Cody are a couple who pushed aside society's views to be themselves and to finally find true love.
So I'm a flight attendant for Southwest, and
I was a caterer at the time.
he was this tall, goofy personality that just had this big old smile on his face, and all of a sudden I kind of became a little smitten after that. I remember when I first came out to myself, I remember shaking like this as I was typing in, and then all of a sudden I kind of said it out loud to myself, and then the shaking just stopped. It was the weirdest thing ever. It was and it was almost like a 10-pound weight was lifted off of your shoulders. It was great.
The couple elucidates on their struggles in the past and how they finally gained the confidence to be themselves.
You feel like everybody's gonna hate you. You're never gonna have any more friends. That was the biggest thing with me coming out to my friends.
I was so miserable trying to be what everybody else wanted me to be that I wasn't enjoying anything around me. And what kind of life is that to live?
Just
at the end of the day, sexual preference, skin tone, anything like that, none of that matters. We all pump the same blood in our bodies. We're all built with the same material. We all feel the same way. That's really what it comes down to. We're all human beings.
And we must remember, despite any obstacles that we might face, love always prevails. Reporting for Bulldog Broadcast, this has been Lorena Ortiz.
Thank you, Lorena.
Well, that's all we have for this Crazy 8's edition of Bulldog Broadcast. Signing off for our last time at STN, I'm Naomi S.J.
And I'm Daniel Salinas. Have a great rest of the day, and Bulldog Broadcast will see you next year.